Hi everybody, welcome to Markers and Monsters. We're continuing the Doctor Who-Athon 2017, and we're talking about one of the most popular, if not the most popular, New Who original monster. That, of course, is the Weeping Angels. Now, these guys, I said, are a product of New Who. They first appeared in the 2007 10th Doctor episode, Blink, which, frankly, is one of my favorites of New Who. Great episode, great horror episode, very, very cool stuff. And since then, like I said, they've become immensely popular for good reason and have appeared in a couple of additional stories since then. They've appeared in in addition to Blink, they've appeared in 2 additional two-parters. And they cameo in a couple other episodes here, and they even cameo at the end of the spin-off show Class, which is new for this year. So let's talk about these guys. As you can see, what I'm drawing there looks to be like a creepy vampire-faced angel thing. And yeah, that's pretty much what they are, more or less. The Doctor has said that they are as old as the universe, or very nearly so, but nobody knows where they come from. They appear, when you see them, to be stone statues that look like angels. A lot of times they are covering their face, thus calling them the Weeping Angels. However, at other points in time, they have regular faces, but when they're attacking, they have these like evil, vampiric-looking faces. Now, the interesting thing about them is that they are just statues when you're seeing them. Their whole shtick is that they are beings, they are predators, essentially, but when something, anything in the universe is observing them, they switch to a stone form. And in their stone form, they are, just statues that just stand there. But you can't kill a statue. You can't harm stone, basically. Sure, you could, blow it up or knock the head off of the statue or whatever if you wanted. But I don't think that would really stop them. However, when you're not observing them, they are incredibly fast, stealthy, and strong predators that come after you. And that's at any moment that you are not observing them. So, for instance, if you, like the title suggests, are staring at a statue that's coming at you and you blink, then in the space of that blink, by the time your eyes open again, the thing could have moved a good 5-10 feet towards you, reaching out with its vampiric face. So you gotta watch these tricky things. Now they kill you in a very we'll get into that, but the way they gain sustenance from their prey is very interesting. It's not even really killing you. What they do is they transport you backwards in time. They send you to an era potentially before you were born or something like that, a couple decades into the past, where you can live a life that's all well and good and no problems. And what they do then is, in the present time, they feed off of the energy that the rest of your life in the present would have generated. So they feed off the potential energy by sending you into the past. Very weird, very interesting, and which I love about that. It would be easy enough to make a monster that just kills you, but these things just send you back into the past where you can just live your life there. But nobody wants to get shunted a couple decades back into the past, and your family's gone, all that kind of stuff. Technology's limited. So, so they're very interesting creatures like that. And the other thing about them is that the implication is that any statue could potentially be a weeping angel. They generally take the forms of these angels, but they're not necessarily tied to them specifically. Another interesting fact is in the first of a 2-part episode called Time of the Angels, it is revealed in an ancient book about the angels written by a madman that anything or that which holds the image of an angel becomes itself an angel. So if you're looking at a picture of an angel, that picture will become an actual full-fledged weeping angel. Or if you're watching live video feed, or God help you, if you decide to carve a statue of the angels, that statue will become an actual angel. So pretty neat stuff, pretty weird creatures, which is very cool. But I would highly recommend the episode Blink to anybody. I don't know if it's the best introduction to the Doctor, as it follows a weird format where pre-famous Carey Mulligan is the star, and she has no idea what's going on, and the Doctor almost only cameos in this episode. But that's one of the things I love about it. So yeah, if you're looking to watch like a great episode of Doctor Who and you haven't seen Blink, watch Blink. Very cool stuff. But yeah, as you could see, I'm starting the inking process here. I just went with a simple purple background. I didn't want to take away from the image of the angel. So yeah, this thing's going to come to life and I don't know, send me back into the past. So if I start recording YouTube videos from like 1955 or whatever, and somehow sending them to the future and you guys are watching them, you'll know what's happened to me. But let's get in here with the inking. With this being a statue, it's pretty simple to get in there with the colors and the tones. I didn't need to like color in the eyes or anything like that. This is very straightforward. And now it's just kind of adding in a little bit of texture and just getting the lines done up here, worrying about the values. Near the end, I'm going to start adding in just like little nicks and scratches and little dots and dashes, just to give you the impression that it's stone I'm drawing and not an actual, like, you know, flesh and blood creature. So yeah, this another fun drawing to do. Sometimes it's great just to do something like this that's very, very straightforward and pretty easy to do. I decided to go with the Weeping Angels doing their vampire face because I thought that would be just a ton of fun to draw rather than the weeping. Now, usually why they're doing the weeping effect thing, why they're covering their faces, is that interestingly enough, the angels will even be turned to stone if they're observed by one of their own kind. So a lot of times they're covering their eyes just so they don't see one of their other brethren, or the other individual doesn't see them. If two of these angels end up looking at each other, just standing there looking at each other, they're going to be stuck as stone statues for a very long time until something comes along and moves them. So here I'm going to start adding in little nicks and scratches and things like that, just to give a little bit of extra texture into this drawing, make it look like a statue rather than, like I said, rather than a flesh and blood creature. Pardon me. Yeah, very cool creatures. And once again, practical special effects. All the angels were actual, statues made by the production team. And I think that's incredible. There's no CGI used with them. If an angel has a different face, they, built a different face for, a statue and either replaced it or built a whole new statue. Very cool stuff. So here's the scan. It's looking pretty good. I had a lot of fun drawing these and talking about these new Who creatures. They're very popular and for good reason. Like I said before, they're very cool. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hey guys, that's it for me for now. We'll see you on the next Doctor Who-Athon episode. Remember, look out for statues and don't blink.